Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Punk Rock Review, home of a bunch of opinionated crap you don't care about, also the home of the feedback you provide that we don't care about, keeps us on an even playing field, and we like that. Real quick shout out to our sponsor, absolutely no one. Feel bad and give us money. Anyhow, moving straight into it today. Hold on. We are professional gamers after all. Anyhow, moving straight into it today. Today we're going to be talking about, something that affects everybody that it affects. That's right, and it should affect everyone that's been playing it or wants to know about it. So it will affect maybe some people. Who cares? It doesn't matter. Moving straight into it today. Of course, we are doing our final review for Hogwarts Legacy. That's right, Hogwarts Legacy, man. You can currently find this one on the, next gen, consoles and such. Soon to come out on the, Xboxes and the PS4s and the Nintendo Switches even, but that's coming down the line in a, short bit of time and everything like that. For everyone who was able to dive into Hogwarts Legacy, man, either on the PS5 or the Series X or PC or anything like that, man, what we can do is sum this one up, man, to just a overall blanketed, man. This is near perfection as far as everything that we have come to, desire and want and appreciate, man, within a game, man. And with the exception of a couple nuances, man, that we don't dig or whatever, which really hold this back from being a complete, 10 out of 10, man. Instead, it ends up being like a 9.8 or a 9.7 or, something like that, man. Just a couple little issues, man, that we can't get behind or dig and such like that. So, man, hands down, full price of admission, worth it. If you're a fan of Harry Potter or the Harry Potter universe, or any aspect of, any of that stuff, even the, if you don't like Harry Potter, but you like the Fantastic Beasts or anything like that, man, this is going to be a accurate representation, man, of that entire universe, man, that you can go around and kind of participate in and, meet folks and do quests and, learn spells and go to different classes, albeit, not too much interaction with classes, not nearly as much as games like Bully and stuff would do. And really, if Hogwarts Legacy had, implemented a lot more of that aspect, or even the OWLs and such, kind of aspect of stuff to where, you had to take a test and stuff, man, that could have done, a lot of remarkable kind of payoff for it in one way, shape, or form. But, that aside, that stuff, is and is not implemented in there and stuff, at least to the aspect of, it's referenced, but you don't have to take the OWLs and things of that nature, man. But, hands down, man, worth the full price of admission. If you are a fan, or you, dig any aspect of, the Harry Potter universe or, Fantastic Beast universe, any of that stuff, man, full price of admission, man, awesome play, awesome go through and everything like that. Now, that being said or whatever, if you don't dig that universe as much, but you do dig, just some fantastic magical wand combat gameplay. That's where this just excels and thrives, man, is how good the wand combat is in it. Insanely good as far as, the different, iterations, man, of how spells can be blocked or absorbed by, different folks depending on their shielding and stuff like that, man. And you happen to just kind of wield different spells to, kind of deal with those. The different combos you can do between different spells and stuff like that, man, they knocked it out of the park, man. And like we said, with a couple nuances and such or whatever, this really is one of those, up there perfect open worldy games, even though some aspects of the open world aren't as fleshed out, man, as obviously Hogwarts is and stuff in it, the namesake of the game, so there's some barrenness and whatnot, and some more to be desired at some of the surrounding areas and such, especially when you get out there in the boonies on places and stuff like that. But the amount of love and devotion and dedication that these developers put in, man, Portkey Games, all those dudes, man, Avalanche, Warner Brothers, everyone that had a hand in either allowing this to become what it is and or for making it what it is, man, and whether that's Warner Brothers taking a step back being like, hey, Avalanche, you dudes, knock this shit out the park, do what you need, and, we'll get off your backs, kind of thing. We don't know, but yeah, anyone that had a hand in how this was, or became, developed or whatever, hands down, what a remarkable, remarkable feat and accomplishment, man! Just sheer awesomeness. Now, those nuances that we talked about, man, or whatever, that we really don't dig as much and such, man, there's a couple of the things, man. So the the lock picking and such like that with the Aloha Mora, and everything, man, whether it's the different iterations of it and the different stronger variations of it and stuff, which is fine, as far as there being like different levels of locks and stuff like that, with more difficulty and such, so you gotta level up your abilities and everything to be able to pick the locks and stuff like that, or at least open the locks and such. Man, it's not the fact that that's in existence, it's how it's done, man. And the fact that every single lock, man, and kind of encompasses just a little mini game, man, with the joysticks and such or whatever, definitely, man, gets a little tedious, gets a little old, man, and definitely something that, could be scrapped altogether, to where, yeah, the locks just pop off and things of that nature, man, to where you're not sitting there, moving your little joysticks and stuff. It kind of interrupts the gameplay trying to throw a little mini game at you, and if you open enough locks, man, which, believe you me, you'll open enough locks, man, it gets tedious and it gets old pretty fast. It's like, man, interrupt the gameplay, another lock or whatever, let me open this shit up real quick. It definitely, takes its toll, and enough to the point where it's like, man, the game is so perfect that it's just one aspect of opening a lock within the game, man, that drops it down to, the point, the point one and whatnot and stuff. And that's because it does get fucking tedious or whatever. You can't lie, Avalanche and, port key games, it gets tedious and such, but aside from that, man, and one or two other little things and stuff, maybe a little bit of traversal and navigation, not total traversal and navigation, because they do a brilliant and great job, man, with the brooms and the mounts and everything like that, man. But there are some navigational kind of aspects and stuff where you get walled off by barriers and stuff that doesn't really make sense, whether it's for part of the game not unlocking an area yet because that's where one of the missions is going to take place, or anything like that, man. But just kind of magical barriers that are in place that prevent you from going where you feel you should be able to go. It's not like even out of bounds and off limits areas or anything like that. Man, one or two little nuances and stuff, the lock picking, some of the traversal aspects and such, but man, sheer perfection and stuff. And like those, yeah, it's still almost a fucking 10 as far as that. Any of the little imperfect kind of things that we feel are a little lackluster in their presentation and design and implementation and rollout and everything like that, really is just a penny in the jar, man, of 1,000 pennies of everything that they do right, for only one or two things for us to consider to be incorrect or wrong, which even then it's not incorrect and it's not wrong, it's just how they developed and made the game and such. Man, it's just sheer perfection across the board. Just a couple things that we dislike, I guess is the best way to put it and stuff. But 9.9, 9.8, 9.7, man, it's up there with the kind of elite and best of the best games, man. Definitely look forward to anything in the future that this game either rolls out or offers as DLC sequels down the line. And it's not often, man, that we're like, oh man, we would purchase some DLC and shit, but holy shit, some Hogwarts Legacy, we would probably purchase some DLC. So there you go. Oh yeah, Hogwarts Legacy, what can be said about this one? Gets a good old-fashioned RFG. You can't really see it. Really fucking good. That's what this game is. So there you go. Play it, don't play it. We don't care. We just want your money. So give us money. Warner Brother Games and Portkey Games and Avalanche Studios and everyone. What a great ad that we've done for you, on top of probably millions of other ads that have been done for you. But ours is great because our mom watches it. Hi, Mom. So give us money. Everyone else, give us money. Have a good one, you probably didn't. We'll catch you next time. Probably won't.